Good morning. It is day 4, the last day. A whopping 5 miles. Should be nice. Cruising to the northern terminus, or what is considered the northern terminus of this trail. It is 4:55 a.m. Passed out last night like around 7 or 8. And then I woke up to the sound of rain, and I was like, oh shit, my phone's charging outside because it's an outdoor electrical unit there. So I sprinted out and had to bring everything in, but rain didn't last too long, so the drop in temperature woke me up as well. That's one thing I underestimated, was how cool it got like around 3 a.m. Because I decided to not bring a sleeping bag because I thought it would be, 80 degrees and too hot. It was the first night at Bahia Honda, so I was fine without a sleeping bag. These last couple nights, it dropped a little bit lower than I expected. It wasn't freezing, but, it is middle of November, and I guess it drops down a little bit cooler at these campgrounds. So, in hindsight, that's probably one thing I would change. I would have brought a sleeping bag instead of using this. I picked up a fleece at Walgreens. It was like a $5 fleece, and that actually kept me cozy. So I used that and a towel. As my base mat. Brought a long sleeve, so I was fine. I was able to kind of put my legs on top of my sleeping bag, which kind of made it nice. So I had some support underneath my knees. I did that both these past 2 nights, actually, which made my ground bed a lot more, I guess, tolerable. I don't think I would do this again without any type of pad, knowing that this is, in fact, gravel. All right, I'll see you guys on trail. All right, just dropped my CR card in there. I think I forgot to do that at the other camps to, technically sign out, but all right, let's see what adventure awaits ahead now. So if you do end up camping here, there's actually stores around this camp. You got like a general thrift store over there. Looks like you got a little restaurant over here, seafood. So technically you don't really have to do a resupply and bring everything into this camp because you have that general store right over there. Looks like they might have everything you want. If you want to eat healthy, you got there. Looks like they might have fruits and stuff over there. So technically I didn't have to resupply at Publix. I probably could have just popped right over there. Didn't research enough, but now I know. And now you know. This is the last 4.9 miles, 5 miles-ish of the trail. What a beautiful morning to start this on. It started raining last night, so I wasn't sure what today would hold, but looks like it's gonna be a nice one. Looks like gonna be a nice, easy ride. It's actually a little emotional right now. Just started off this journey over 100 miles ago, 3 days ago. That first day, I was about to quit. Especially with that wind, oh my God. I didn't think I'd make it to the first camp. Because I was thinking, man, if this wind is gonna be like this the entire time, there's no way I'm gonna make it in a beach cruiser. It's sad when it comes to an end, because you enjoy the journey so much. Being a short journey, only like 3 days, but still, this is probably the longest. I think this is the only bike packing I've ever done, and it's a multi-day overnight backpack experience. So it's been fun. I'm definitely looking forward to doing more of this. So let's finish this up. We just passed mile marker 106. So I'm just gonna be going straight here. Over there to the left is the ECT connector. I think that's where I'm gonna be going once I finish this, just to get that section of trail out of the way. That one's a little more scary along the highway, but let's finish this up first. get to the trailhead, and complete the journey. And this is where this trail comes to an end. This is it, guys. Wow. Holy shit. As you guys can see, there it is. Oh, this feeling is surreal. Just kind of want to take it all in right now. This is the same feeling I had when I summited Mount Meru in Tanzania back in 2019. Did that one for charity. Oh, and I got those same type of emotions, same type of feelings coming up after such a long journey. So I did this in just a little over 3 days. I saved the last 4 miles for day number 4. Probably could have finished it up in 3 days, but it was a lot, you know, for my first time bike packing, especially doing it on a beach cruiser with only 2 speeds working and a freaking pack strapped to my back because I didn't have any saddlebags. All I had were my little tool storage kit and just a little storage kit here up front for, you know, my pump, power banks, etc. But I fucking did it. So I guess I realized this entire trip I didn't explain why I was doing this. So I guess now is a better time than ever at the end of this journey. Started out, there's a few reasons why I did this, a few that I added on later on in the ride, which I briefly touched on. But there's multiple reasons why I wanted to do this ride. One, I had to use up vacation hours for my company, so if I don't use them, I lose them. Why not do something in my own state? Because I do have a trip coming up in later this month, so figured save a couple of bucks just staying in state. Number 2, I've been thinking about this ride for a while now, over the past couple months recently, but just in general I've been getting more into the through hiking scene, section hiking, and I thought, you know, this would be a cool trail to do. And then later on I had a bigger idea of maybe at some point in my lifetime section hiking the entire ECT, which is the Eastern Continental Trail, which is a trail that runs from the Key West, the southernmost point, all the way up to Canada. So I figured, why not start it while I'm here in Florida where I currently live, and kind of just get this section out the way. So this is part of the ECT section. So I plan to, you know, knock the Florida section out, which includes not only the Florida Heritage Trail, but also the Eastern Connector, and also the Florida Trail too. So this is just a piece of a larger puzzle. I plan to bike and hike that. You know, I don't really care about walking, you know, as long as I just make it there somehow, as long as it's non-motorized. So that's biking, hiking, walking, crawling, running, whatever I gotta do to make it through the entire state of Florida. Maybe swimming in some portions of this state. Number 3, third reason is I felt my life was at this point, age 37, was becoming a little stagnant. you know, it was just work, right? Work and working out. And I just felt like things were on cruise control. Things were too easy. I was getting too comfortable, and I felt this comfort was leading to stagnation, which ultimately you're not growing when you're in your comfort zone. So I knew I needed to shake things up. And I think that's, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that's a cause of a lot of problems here in society today, is we become so comfortable with things in life, especially here in America and the West, where technology has solved so many problems, where we don't even have to leave the comfort of our home. All we have to do is just click a button and food gets delivered to us. Click a button and someone comes to clean our own house. You know, there's no struggle. There's no more pain, really, and life can go by and you don't realize that you've been in your comfort zone the whole time, and you're like, oh shit, where the hell did life go? You don't have to do anything. You know, there's so much going on outside around you that, you know, you're just stuck in your own little comfort bubble, and you got to break out of that. That's what I've come to realize. In order to grow in today's modern time, you actually have to voluntarily self-manufacture struggle in your life to grow. And that's what I did here. For me, this is quite an accomplishment, especially for my first time. So I wanted to push myself, get out of my comfort zone. There were many times I wanted to quit, that I wanted to, back in Key West when that headwind hit, I was like, holy shit, I'm in for something. And then coming up on the Bahia Honda Bridge, that headwind just absolutely crushed me. I didn't have much time to reach campground. It was getting dark. I fucking pushed through. I thought I was gonna have to call a Uber to drag my ass back to camp, but it just goes to show perseverance leads to rewarding life. It's always on that other side of fear, that other side of where you just want to quit, where you push through, and it takes you through. That motivation, that momentum takes you through to finishing your goals. So don't fucking quit. Fourth thing is I wanted to prove to myself that I could do something solo. You know, it's easy to have someone else with you, right? For a lot of these journeys that I do, you know, anywhere I travel, usually I have someone else with me. I've never done a self-supported, self-transported journey before, and I needed to prove to myself that I could do something like this. So I'm really proud. Really proud of myself that I could do this. Just goes to show you can more than you're capable of, and you can handle a lot more than you think you can. Fifth, and I think this is the last reason why, and this just happened, I did think about this, but it kind of sunk in when I was on trail that, you know, I wanted to do this to inspire others so they can feel the same feeling that I'm feeling now. Just to show you that you are not what other people label you as. You don't have to embody the labels that professionals put on you, doctors put on you. You don't have to embody those. You don't have to embody those characteristics. You have the tools and resources already to do whatever you want to do. So don't let anyone ever stop you from doing what you want to do. Last reason, my family's been hit hard with deaths, with a couple of deaths these past 2-3 months. So wanted to dedicate this ride to them, and you know, all the relatives they left behind. So this is for you, Cousin Michael. This is for you, Auntie Carol. And this is for you, Auntie Peggy. That's it. That's the reason why I wanted to do this. Learned a lot about myself And I learned that I'm more than capable to handle anything that comes my way.